Hello, 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 everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, I told everybody that I wasn't going to do another live stream because I just did a 45-minute just chill chat talk live stream. However, I got through taking a shower and I feel refreshed and I feel like I can conquer a new live stream. So this live stream, guys, well, this topic of the live stream is I feel like the mall has barely have men stores, to be honest. Barely men's stores are in the store at the mall. Malls barely have men products at the store. If you think about it, guys, how many times have you gone to a mall and only see a lot of women's stuff? I feel like everything is womanized. Every single mall I have went to, literally, it seems like it's just all for women. Let me go refill my cup, guys, because this is random live stream. And I'm going to make this 15 minutes. If anybody joins, it depends on who joins. Oh my God. I finished my first vodka. I got to get my second vodka out. And also, I do have new downstairs neighbors, so that means that the light rotations will be a little shorter, but it's still pretty daylight outside, so I'm trying to remain anonymous. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, so real talk. Let's put this. Real talk. How come? Yeah, how come? Why come? How come? That I realized that every single store that I see at a mall is all women's. You barely see any men's store. Like Forever 21. Forever 21 is all you can see is all women's stuff. I don't shop at Forever 21, but every time someone says Forever 21, it's a female. There's no guy that says, I'm going to go to Forever 21 to buy me some boxers. No male. No male out here unless they're mutually gay or independent, different type of terminology. But I don't hear that often. Now, what's the name of that? Spencer's and Hot Topic are universal. Spencer's does have their section where it's like a little section. I'm not going to tell you what section, but you know. If you've been to Spencer's, you know what section. But those are like universal because women and men can use those. So it's universal. It's not strictly just men's. Everything you see for men's, it's like watches. Watches can also be universal, but they let's just say Rolex. Rolex has an identity of only men buying Rolex watches. Oh, my screen is a little foggy. So Rolex, people buy Rolexes and it's mostly men. Jewelry stores are mostly women's. The fashions, Hollister has their men's side and their women's side, so that's universal. If a company has a men and a women's side, that's universal, but not a full-on men's store. And you may ask, well, what is a men's store? Because Is it just suits? Because that's sometimes when I see a men's store, it's just suits. And that's it. Suits and tuxedos. Is that what they think about men? Suits and tuxedos. I've seen candle stores that are made just fruity smells, but no candle store that has attention for a man, like a manly candle store. You don't see that. You just see fruits and stuff and nothing manly in the mall. You barely see men's stuff, and everything is sectionized. Like you go to the big stores, Target, Macy's, what's the other name? I don't know. There's so many other names. All those are sectionized between men and women, but you don't see the full cut. Why not? You don't see the full cut, guys. You don't. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I feel like the men don't have a section. Games are universal. So let's say if a place has, what the heck is that? It's a kid. Oh Lord, they're going close to the car. Make sure you don't touch the car. Give me a sec, guys. I don't know. They were coming a little close to the car, and I don't accept. Okay, I'm coming back. So yeah, you feel me? You hear me out. Men barely have stores. I cannot name one store that's not universal, and that's for men and women. Painting stores, it's universal, men and women. There's stores that are like, it says 10 below, men and women. But there's a lot of women's stores, and it kind of ticks me off. Every single mall I've been through, it's like, do they not know what men like? And they only know what women like because, well, if you think about it, it goes back to the 18,000s over here. Is women are the ones that go to the mall to spend money because the guy is working so hard for his money, and the women just want to go out and have fun, so they go to the mall and go spend. Like, we know that. I already know that. But the thing is, it's like, if men had the option to, okay, let's go out boys' night at the mall, how weird would that sound? We're gonna go out today, boys' night at the mall. Because it doesn't sound weird, we're gonna go out girls' night at the mall. It doesn't sound weird like that, but it sounds weird if you say, we're gonna go out boys' night at the mall. No, usually boys' night at the mall is either going to the movies, which is again universal, and probably going to Hollister, and probably going to Hot Topic and Target and Spencer's and Journeys. All that's universal, but none of it is strictly for men. There's pregnancy stores too. There's pregnancy stores where if you're pregnant, you have your own store. There's jerseys and stuff that are universal. There's sportsmanship stores that are also universal. You may be asking like, well, it's all universal, but if you go each and every store, you see universal, 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 but then you see one store dedicated to just women and another store dedicated to just women. Not a lot of men are gonna be like, "Ooh, I like that Yankee candle. Like, I have to have peaches and cream candle." Like, you really don't see that often. I'm gonna go to the mall and be like, analyze all the men. What are the men doing? They're standing outside. They're standing outside the store, or they're sitting down in the chairs that the store provides. That's what I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna see anything else but that. The men have their no section. I mean, that's just real talk for me. That is real talk for me. I can't say that does bother me some. It does bother me some. I mean, let's be so for real right now. Look at all the malls in your area. And this is real talk. Look at all the malls in your area. Look at each and every one of the stores. You'll see a lot of the stores are dedicated to females. If they're not dedicated to females, they're dedicated to both. There's a kid. And you see, it's crazy. It is 100% crazy. And it is more crazier when you think about it. It's like they don't want to neutralize a men's section. They don't know how to neutralize. They neutralize both, let's just say that. But they don't know how to dedicate, just like they dedicate women's stuff, all dresses. No man is going to go look at the dresses section and the wedding dress and stuff. Oh, they're going to have a tuxedo area in one part of the mall. No, they don't even have a tuxedo area in the one part of the mall. You'd be surprised how many malls have dresses strictly for just dressing. Coach, Louis Vuitton, all these other stuff that have purses, name brand, all the men have is just like little wallets. And of course, universal backpacks that are men and women backpacks. Not strictly for men. So it just kind of bothers me. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for a couple of more minutes until if anybody joins. But can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's what I feel like. They barely have any stores for men. They barely. And if I take the time and I tell you what's and outlets too. If y'all haven't been to outlets, there's barely any stores in outlets. It's all universal. But yet you will see specific stores for women. And again, if I take the time out of my day and just look at every single store in there, and I'll tell you which one, how many are for men and how many are universal and how many strictly are for women. There's strictly for women. There's 3 categories. Strictly for women, which means has no men products. Both, which has men and women products, and 1 strictly for men. And you'd be surprised how many are for men. And this shouts out for the men, because I guess they don't know what men like, because it's universal to women as well. Women like trains, and I know some women like trains. So that's universal. Basketball, women can be basketball, that's also universal. And they don't really, like, you haven't seen all boxers, area for men. Like, you don't see that. You see Victoria's Secret and they have all kind of panties and luxury, but you don't see anything for men. Oh, luxury freaking boxers over here. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. So yeah, guys, I feel like the mall has barely anything for men, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.